Patrick Klepek, welcome. I thought you would be a particularly good partner to join me here on House of the Dead Overkill Extended Cut for the PlayStation 3. This came out in 2009 on the Wii. We actually did a quick look of that version, and I was blown away by all of the grindhouse stylings of the game as are already being thrown into your face, and in fact the opening credits that are coming up here.
This game is a labor of love. The people who wrote this clearly have watched a lot of grindhouse films.
Yeah.
Because they nailed the aesthetic, they nailed the tone, they nailed the writing, and it's just, you don't see that very often. A lot of times it's just they put a filter over the visuals, and these guys clearly have wasted just as much time as I have watching these shitty movies.
There's distinctly like the Planet Terror, like that stuff. Yeah. Like there's that influence is I feel pretty prominent here, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because I think they really stick the landing on that. So I kind of want to focus here on what makes the extended cut a little different from the regular House of the Dead Overkill experience. I should note here, this game supports the DualShock controller for playing if you wanted to. I haven't actually done that.
That seems weird.
It sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
We have a couple of Move controllers here, which I find work fantastically and kind of address one of my core problems with Overkill originally, which is that it was just swimmy, bad lag on the Wii remote.
That was their way of addressing, that was a regular Wii motion game, not a Motion Plus game, so it just didn't have the accuracy.
All right, I'm going to calibrate over here.
House of the Dead.
Hey there.
Overkill. It's not just good.
Yeah, and the Wii version was like when you would move it across the screen, it was very slow, and the move just being by virtue more accurate, and it had the...
I think it wants you to calibrate here. Press the select button on the side.
Critics said it's fucking good.
Oh, try it again there. Okay, and then use the trigger here. Shoot there, shoot there. You're good to go.
Bam.
It is sensitive, and I actually find that even with just using a Move controller, I have to kind of hold it with two hands just to get the stability. Because you can see there, it shakes. It's pretty sharp there.
I also like that it said, the critics said this game is fucking awesome in the lyrics. I can get behind that.
So
I did say that.
when you first start this up. This director's cut mode is locked entirely, and you have to play through the whole story mode, which is maybe about 3 hours, give or take.
It's a light gun game.
But it's also it's a light gun game that's clearly structured to kind of be to not be replayed through. Well, it doesn't have that arcade structure where it's designed for you to fail a level several times before you actually get it.
It's more just...
like you get through each of these levels on your first try.
Hey bro, we know you're probably going to only play this once, so we'd like you to see the whole game.
So I kind of feel... I'm a little disappointed that the director's cut stuff gets locked away like that.
Sure.
At the same time, though, having just played through story mode, it'll be a lot easier to notice what's different in the director's cut.
So what is the director's cut?
We'll find out. I literally just unlocked it.
All right.
So just finished the story mode. I just want to show real quick the mini games collection here. I don't remember if this was in the original, but you've got 3 little mini games here. Victim support, where you're trying to clear a path through a prison for some escaping victims. Staying alive, where you're just like holed up in a single position in a hospital and
hate mutant motherfuckers.
And going wave after wave of mutants there. That's right, no zombies, mutants. And then this is like a carnival game, just like kind of straight up.
That's kind of cool. Is it
and these actually
the music? That's kind of neat.
These support up to 4 players, whereas the regular story mode only supports 2. So
all the people in the world with 4 Move controllers sitting around.
All right, so we're gonna do director's cut here. You'll see there's kind of all these other options that haven't lit up yet. So I think it's because I haven't unlocked them. I don't actually know what these challenges are, so we'll find out about those as we go. And then I'm gonna turn this on. This is shoot the shit mode. I just loaded this up to figure out what this is. You'll see as dialogue happens, kind of in between the regular levels. Anytime there's a curse word, it'll be lit up in red, and if you shoot that word before it gets spoken, it'll be bleeped out. So you can selectively, on the fly, censor the dialogue in game, which may not be a bad idea because this game is cursy.
Almost too much so. Like they got a little like I love a good bleeping. Like bleeping can be used well for comedic effect, and swearing is fine with me too. But yeah, this game definitely was like dropping F-bombs like no one's business.
I mean,
it wasn't effective as like a punctuated.
I mean, it's kind of a characteristic for one of the guys, for Isaac Washington, the black cop who's paired up with Agent G here. Just want to show real quick. I guess I can't show it here. I'll show it in the regular version because we'll probably only get through one of these levels. But every level in the game, there's 9 levels in total, has its own kind of grindhouse overarching theme. So the first one is Papa's Palace of Pain. You go to Naked Terror, which is in a strip club. Ballistic Trauma. It's in a insane asylum, I think. The Carnival one, Meatpacking one.
Meat is murder. Ha, get it?
Scream Train takes place on a train. So each of the levels has that kind of theme, and they actually open up. You'll see in this first level that they each open up kind of like the trailer for a Grindhouse movie.
Right.
That with that same narrator and everything that you would expect. All right. Oh, did I uncheck the?
What's classic mode?
Shoot the shit.
I don't know what classic mode is.
I don't know. There's a lot still to be discovered in this, so I'm going to join in, but I'm also going to go to the gun shop here to make sure we've got everything loaded up. Since I already played through this once, I've been able to goose up the stock weapon.
So we're going to kick some ass is what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't have any more money, so we actually can do a secondary weapon here. I've got a SMG that you can...
Oh, so the Magnum
I've completely maxed out, and now I'm working on the submachine gun. So for you Patrick, it's trigger to shoot. Okay. The move button to reload. Okay. Also, if you just get the end of a clip and keep pulling, you'll automatically reload, but I find it's very important to be kind of constantly reloading. X button to swap between your weapons.
All right.
And if you pick up grenades, which you'll see in the environment, it hits circle.
Gotcha.
And that's pretty much it. So let's go shoot some damn mutants.
Mutant motherfuckers, I think, is actually the term the game uses.
I know that this is just a loading screen, but it's so perfect that it's kind of disappointing that you don't get the music.
Yeah, or like some weird record scratching.
Yeah. Some tape hiss, something. Because
hey, as far as loading screens go,
it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good.
I would take this in my modern games.
All right, I'm gonna try and keep an eye out here. I just finished this. I played this level just last night, so I'm gonna see if I can recognize if there's. Because I don't think there's entirely new chapters. I think they've just added some stuff.
What's up, motherfucker?
Oh, they're slow on that one.
Adversaries. What the fuck was that for?
Oh,
a monster made them allies. A secret agent, immaculate, intelligent, a rookie. They call him only G. His identity, a mystery. You ever gonna tell me what that G stands for?
That's so good!
A playboy cop.
What a pointless mode.
Make him mad, and he'll rip your off.
It's great because you still have to see the curse words.
Yep.
I'm gonna rip your Tonight, these unlikely allies will confront terror most fouled in the blood-soaked halls of Papa's Palace of Pain. Be a courteous guest. By tomorrow morning, I'll have my revenge. Papa Caesar will be dead.
Oh.
If we don't stop this
That's a great little bonus.
We'll all be dead. Because your first visit will be your last.
I like how he's got his hands outstretched in a way that he will not be able to accurately hit anything.
I think these introductory, like this one and the second level intros, I think are some of the strongest. But this story goes in some crazy directions, and there are some really funny character moments that I kind of have to just be experienced. Which I was not expecting. It's pretty good. So you have a little bit of control over your viewing angle here. You go straight to the SMG. So this is all new. You don't start outside of the house in the original cut. Yeah, you don't see these birds until way later.
Mutant fucking birds?
I agree, that is fucked up.
So I just shot that little red power up that gives us some slow-mo for a while. Oh, all right. More collectibles. This game is rotten with collectibles.
Oh.
They're like I feel like just about every third or fourth angle.
There is something to
There's
shoot.
some bonus to pick up, some money. There's unlockable audio tracks, 3D character models, like comic book art.
Screw you, civilian.
Oh, why'd you shoot
Screw
this? We
you,
needed that civilian.
civilian.
That's points. Now you have 100 points.
Great.
Good job. Well, the thing is that you actually, so if you die before the a level ends, you run out of health up there. You have unlimited lives, but it takes away from your score. Like it'll be a score deduction to bring you back to life. Oh, concept art. I want it. Yeah.
Look at all this concept art that I'm never gonna look at. But it sure feels good unlocking it.
It certainly does. You having fun with the SMG there?
Yep. Don't have to be as accurate.
So it's kind of a lot of this.
Yeah, this is a light gun game.
This is, House of the Dead, and it's, there are some variations, but you are shooting a lot of just like common zombies. It doesn't go as quite as supernatural outside of the boss fights. It doesn't go quite as supernatural.
Oh yeah, 3D models.
That's right. We're cleaning up. Oh, comic book, comic book.
That's a 3D model of a mutant motherfucker.
Me! How many of them are there? I'm more worried about where they're coming from.
So apparently that's not John DiMaggio.
No?
According to the credits of this game,
which have perpetuated
which is shocking to me.
Sure
really,
sounds like him.
It certainly sounds an awful lot like him. Sometimes the physics go a little goofy and zombies go flying. It's not the most sophisticated ragdoll, but it's bloody. Actually, there are honestly times when I feel like the zombie gore looks too good. Like, to be in true Grindhouse fashion, it would all have to be a little bit crappier.
I want to see some strings and some squibs go wrong.
See, that would be awesome if there were allusions to practical effects happening.
If there was an actual movie being filmed on top of this.
Yeah.
Look at this. You didn't want me to shoot the civilian, but my score is higher than you, and I shot the civilian. I'm winning. I'm winning this game.
It's because I've been collecting stuff. I can't help it. Oh, like that. I want. Oh.
This makes me want to watch Hobo with a Shotgun again.
Yeah.
Have you seen that yet?
I have.
It's such a good movie.
It's impressive.
Whoa.
Gotta go.
So are we now back to the normal?
Yeah. We are definitely in some standard content at this point.
So there's probably a good chance that is sort of the standard addition you can probably expect from these stages. Probably,
yeah, I mean, it is, the whole package is called the extended cut. So, it definitely seems like just a little bit more.
A little weird that you have to unlock it, though.
Yeah, I think that's a bad decision. I think that's just a bad move.
Because once you play through this once, you're not going to want to play through it again just to get a couple extra stages. Yeah, it's like, well, I'll bust this out next Halloween.
Yeah. I will say, yeah, timing on putting it out's not bad. Hey, die. Mutant scum.
You motherfucker. Get it right. Whoop!
Go down. Give me that goddamn money.
At California Extreme this year, I was very happy to finally beat House of the Dead 2 for the first time.
Oh, you've never beat it before?
The guy always died at that last boss.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
That last boss is a total, it's the cheapest thing in the world.
Yeah.
I almost quit even though I was playing for free.
You're like, fuck this.
I was never able to beat it on Typing of the Dead either. It was super cheap there. Oh.
I wish. I almost want to plug in a USB keyboard and hope that this game has keyboard support. That
that would be the ultimate.
If they tucked a little Typing of the Dead in this,
that would truly be the ultimate.
Oh my goodness gracious! And it was just cursing. all of the words were just the foulest words.
Because Typing of the Dead, I believe, was released on the PC, but I think it was in Japan, not over here.
Yeah, there's I want to say a European version, so you can play it in English. I played it in English.
Well, yeah, it came out on the Dreamcast. I bought the keyboard for Phantasy Star Online and for Typing of the Dead. I don't think I used it for anything else on that machine.
Yeah, I still have my Dreamcast keyboard somewhere.
Yep, mine's back at home in the Midwest.
Come on. You know what? You're having such good luck with this.
Well, the Magnum would be more effective if we were against perhaps a singular enemy.
So there's also a thing that I don't think we're ever going to get to take advantage of. At the end of every match, or in every level, it's tallying up, your stats for accuracy and so on. And one of the stats is for Goregasm, which I've never gotten any length of. Like it measures it in like.
You haven't even gotten a tiny
seconds.
Goregasm.
Yeah. Felt nothing.
Haven't we all?
But I think that's all about the combo system, which you see, like you've got the little 6-shooter icon up next to your. Don't shoot the goddamn civilian.
Fine.
See, 5,000 points. That's significant.
It was dollars. You could spend that on money, on guns. That doesn't do me any good. Oh, that's all right, game.
Check out this head.
Oh, let me shoot the head.
But yeah, so there's that combo system, which is pretty much like uninterrupted.
I guess that would be the argument for using the Magnum over the Uzi.
Right. But even, I don't know, I feel like even with the Magnum, this game just kind of requires you to dump so many rounds into the zombies, like it's like
your arm would just get tired.
Well,
you had to keep pumping the.
It's kind of just antithetical to how this game needs to be played, which is you just kind of need to be dump it constantly.
I'm tell you not to use the Z word.
Do you get weapons other than the Magnum and the Uzi?
You buy everything.
Oh, okay. So you just went through the game with the Magnum and the Uzi, and then I guess you just go through it. It's got to be shotgun and stuff, right?
Oh, goddamn. Yeah, there's shotgun, there's automatic weapons. We can look at we can go through some of the stuff in the gun shop after this.
Is that the first time that both of us have gotten hurt? Yeah, you definitely don't die in this game very often.
Boss encounters were the only times that I ever died. And even then, it was always close, and I always felt a little bit ripped off. So it was like... Because it brings you back often right where you left off, so you'll come back with full health, and the boss will be down to a sliver or whatever.
Right.
So I was like, I almost had this guy.
Yeah.
It was basically one more cycle of.
So it's not about a skill or anything at that point.
Pattern.
It's just like, well, I guess just pump a couple more bullets in his face.
Well, it's all very pattern recognition. It's like the boss is giant. He'll have a weak spot. He'll go through his patterns. He'll expose his weak spot. You'll see like a second life bar, a blue life bar, pop up underneath his. And in that time, you have to shoot that out, and then you can do like real damage to him. Although you can constantly be shooting him as well.
Right.
Washington, you okay?
No, I am not okay, asshole.
Shake it off, detective. Come on, let's move.
We have more zombies to shoot.
That's my whole life. Speaking of zombies, that reminds me if anyone watching this has never seen Zombie 2, that's Z-O-M-B-I without an E. That is where the infamous shark versus zombie scene comes from a director, Lucio Lucci. It's an Italian director. He's no longer with us, but he has a series of some of the most amazing practical effects I've ever seen.
He had a lot of stuff with eyes, right?
A lot. He had a real fixation with eyes. The Zombie 2 has a really great eye gouging scene. Just horribly disturbing because what happens with those, even with the practical effects, is eventually they'll just cut away. Yeah, Lucci just never cuts away. You're just going to see that eye poke out. But Zombie 2 has just this really terrific underwater zombie scene where a zombie fights a shark. And it's a live shark, too.
Wow.
They must have just actually attached chum to the zombie's arm, because the zombie's arm actually gets ripped off during the scene. It's absolutely amazing. And he has a whole series of them, City of the Living Dead and The Beyond, which I just recently watched.
Oh, goddamn it.
That was you.
That was me. That was totally on me. I'll take that one. My score will reflect it.
Boss?
Yeah. Little cutscene and then a boss. And this game follows that structure to a T. Right. Every single level is opening cinematic with the Grindhouse theme. It can be pretty extended sometimes. Mm-hmm. You know, oh yeah, gotta shoot the shit here.
My darling Jasper.
You go through the level, little cutscene before the boss.
They call him Caesar.
Our test subject at the hospital is showing progress. You've done very well, my boy. We shall celebrate this tonight with takeout Chinese.
A brilliant mind with a broken body.
You've gone too far, Papa Caesar.
His talents turn to evil to protect the sister who raised him.
You impotent cripple. Think of your sister before threatening, Papa Caesar. Next time you speak, turn the volume to 0. Garbage.
Nobody threatens Varla.
The ultimate sacrifice.
Freeze!
Because of the shocking nature of the following scenes, they are definitely not recommended for the squeamish or the easily offended.
Well, I guess I better turn off this game then.
Yes, that's us to a T. That's absolutely who we are. Shoot him in the brain.
Oh.
What the? I can't get a clean shot.
Also, he's going to be trying to throw shit at us.
Shoot it.
Is that Gary Whitta? Shoot it? Why am I shooting at the ceiling? Oh. So we've actually gotten hurt? I don't even know when that happened. I'm sure I even saw the damage indicator.
Yeah, I definitely took a couple of dings here. Oh, wait. So, you'll see a target come up, shoot that. Yeah.
Not so fucking clever now, are you, bitch?
Let's shoot him in the face. Oh. Oh yeah, shoot that thing.
Just
Oh.
shoot it. Not so fucking clever now, are you, bitch?
See, even already, even just after the first level, the cursing is kind of exhausting.
Well, it doesn't help if the line's repeated, too.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't help, but yeah. Either way, I mean, it's a light gun game, so it's not a game that you should be playing in long stretches.
No.
Don't do like I did and play through most of the
All
game
9 stages
in one sitting.
A family betrayed.
Oh.
Tell my sister I love her.
Fuck! How do you say that without moving your lips? Gee, you see this?
See, that's good. I think the censorship helps these scenes, actually.
No, you can't not shoot them.
Don't you do tact? That's what I am going to do. You know,
shut the fuck up and shoot.
happy now?
You fucking
Boom, boom.
You're his sister?
Dun dun dun.
Sister?
Carla Guns, a doting sibling to a crippled brother, forced into a life of vice. Now she's filled with a primal hunger for revenge. Mankind's last hope now rests on the shoulders of two men.
Caesar's heading to the hospital. We gotta stop that.
Destroying him.
Tasteful ride. Don't disrespect my wheels. She's my pride and joy.
Unexpected twist in the narrative.
We'll take my car.
The plantation house has claimed its victims, but with Papa Caesar on the loose, nobody is safe.
You died trying to stop Caesar. I won't rest until I shot his That's over half the county.
So there are issues of consistency with the quality of the voice acting.
It sounds like a Grindhouse film.
Which is, again, it's kind of one of those things of, weaknesses become strengths because of the...
So we didn't get any of the gore... What is that?
So I don't know, and there's nothing in the manual about it. Like, it's not... I probably could have looked it up about the original, but I think it has to do with the combo system.
All right.
But I never once... Maybe that speaks to how I play the game.
Where we just sit there with the news and go...
Yeah, I never saw that stuff. So I think that's probably a pretty good look at House of the Dead Overkill Extended Cut for the PlayStation 3. That's
you
out.
Don't want to spoil too much. A lot of this is the discovery.
Yeah, that's out this week. And what you saw, you could kind of extrapolate where it goes from there. Which is to say it goes in some pretty insane fucking directions. But that's really representative of the overall structure of the game. Oh, I was going to show real quick the gun shop stuff.
Take me to the gun shop.
So yeah, so I've got this, and there's 3 levels of stars for upgrading everything. And so yeah, there's the hand cannon, which is kind of expensive, shotgun, automatic shotgun, submachine gun, assault rifle, minigun, which you unlock after you unlock for purchase after you finish the game, and back to the.
That seems like kind of the uber weapon.
Yeah, well, that's expensive, like $25,000. That's
You have to basically play the entire game without buying anything, probably. Well, we have 5K, so you have to play a couple levels.
You have to play through probably about half the game. But yeah, that is House of the Dead Overkill Extended Cut. Available now for the PlayStation 3, about $40.
Yeah, that's a good price.
Is retail for it.
That is a good price for this game.
That's not bad, I would say. And it's got personality and style for days, and outside of literally the movie Grindhouse, there's nothing quite like it. So
there aren't a whole lot of move games coming out worth playing. So
yeah,
this one, and especially played on the Wii and had issues. This one seems to solve a lot of them.
It's not.
Or at least it's better.
It's not a bad. It's not bad for a light gun game for sure. And I find the controls on this worlds better than what there was on the Wii. So that makes up for a lot because I wanted to like the Wii version, but the controls were too laggy. So that's it. Patrick, thanks for sitting on this House of the Dead Overkill Extended Cut.